And at St. Patrick's Cathedral in Midtown, Catholics are also remembering Pope Francis this afternoon.
Christina is there live where Cardinal Timothy Dolan presided over a special mass this morning in the Pope's honor. Christina.
Well, Cindy and Mary, you can see the purple bunting hanging over the cathedral as Catholics and parishioners from near and far gather here to mourn Pope Francis's passing. They are remembering him as the people's Pope, a great spiritual leader, and also a tireless advocate for peace. Profound sorrow and remembrance inside St. Patrick's Cathedral as Catholics from all around the world knelt, prayed, and lit a candle for Pope Francis, who parishioners say embodied a life of humility, courage, and kindness until the very end.
There's something very healing about the fact that he died on Easter Monday, just the day after the resurrection. Brings, I think, hopefully a lot of solace to practicing Catholics.
On the altar inside, a portrait of the Pope surrounded by flowers sits next to the mementos from his 2015 visit to New York, including the chalice he gifted Cardinal Dolan. But the Archbishop says what he'll cherish the most are the personal phone calls the two shared over the years.
I remember when he called me when my mom died. I remember when he called me during COVID to find out how God's people here in New York were doing.
Pope Francis traveled to over 60 countries during his time as pontiff, drawing crowds and even the admiration of those who aren't Catholic, like Roy Judelson, who says he'll never forget seeing the Pope in his Pope-mobile as it traveled along Fifth Avenue.
He was a person of the people. Just his simple upbringing. Didn't live in formality of the church, lived in a simple residence close to the people.
He taught us that who we are is more important than what we can do.
And Cardinal Timothy Dolan says he was already scheduled to lead a group of about 200 pilgrims to visit Rome tomorrow for Jubilee celebrations. He says he will be keeping those travel plans. Reporting live from Midtown, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
Christina, thank you. And it's tough to forget Pope Francis's visit to New York back in 2015. Crowds turned out in droves to get a glimpse of the Pope. Nearly 80,000 people lined up to see him during the special procession in Central Park. During his time here, he blessed children, visited a school, and reflected at Ground Zero. He also held a mass at Madison Square Garden.